Traders, how are you? Hope you had a fantastic new year. Got an amazing video for you. Definitely don't want to miss this one. You're going to watch me take about $5,500 out of the market in one session alone. I'm going to do a quick summary and then you're going to watch me do it in real time. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, literally just going to spend around 30 seconds, okay? Because it's very difficult, right? When loads of things are moving around and you're watching me trading to really understand what you should be looking for. So again, just to summarize, obviously you're going to watch me make around $5,500 on my live account. You're going to see that is my live account. The things you should be watching for are absorption, okay, in real time. So watch as the market comes into a contextual level. You're going to see buyers sitting there, absorbing the sellers, ready to kind of take this thing back up. And that's what I'm taking advantage of, okay? And that determines the level you should be trading at, okay? None of this rubbish that I see on all these silly videos with Fibonacci's, and let's be honest, anything that a 2-year-old child could draw, okay? I'm talking, this is for serious people who are willing and ready to take it seriously. Then I'm going to show you how you can do that, okay? Next is, let's talk quickly about recent performance. A couple of people have been asking me, might as well just get that out of the way now. So you can see recent performance there. This is today, 5,487.50, which is today, basically. So yeah, you can see over the recent past, pretty good equity curve. Nothing new there, usual stuff. Bit of a quiet December. But yeah, back with a bang in January, so you know, eager to get going. Last couple of things is obviously just be aware crude oil correlation and fundamentals that came into the kind of throw today. So crude oil has been rallying a lot overnight and today, and I'm going to show you that. Just wanted to highlight that before we get on the charts, and that helped me to be bullish of the S&P. And then fundamentals, we had FOMC minutes yesterday. Market sold off a lot on them. Made no sense why that would happen because there was nothing new there. And basically it made sense that the market would have a turnaround today, more than likely, right? So let's get on with it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so this is what you've been waiting for, right? Obviously, watching the real market here in real time, you can see it's my live account, okay? You can see my account number there. Nothing hidden, okay? None of them. I don't even know why people don't show this stuff more often. Maybe because it doesn't exist. But anyway, you're gonna watch me trading in real time. Just watch here. The buyer stepping in. It's so crystal clear, right? You know, if you don't have access to this, what are you doing? How are you trading without it? I'll never know. There's me taking a position there, long position on the day. You can see I've already done a little bit of trading today. I'm going to show you the context of why I've actually bought in this area. You know, it's not just based on anything random. It's also based on institutional, basically, analysis. So you can see here, basically, how I've derived my context. It's based on volume in the past, but also some volume today. You can see the majority of trading has taken place above the 85 area in the S&P. Very, very important area. You can see we rejected it twice as we started to go back above. This area here, a lot of confidence to be buying in these areas, determined by the context, which I've just highlighted, number one. Number two, which I mentioned earlier, is crude oil, obviously rallying as well, which has helped a lot today as well. So this is crude oil today, definitely helping you know, the market to rally as well, pushing everything up with it. So you can see here already the buyers have just really got a lot of appetite, okay, to be pushing the market up. So yeah, we're going to pause the video here. Rather than you watch me just going sideways for about 20 minutes, I'm going to fast forward it and just show you the sort of absorbing and my first exit coming in. Okay, so we've moved on a little bit. You can see that that's where I entered, and we've just been going sideways for a little while. Just any surprise? No, we're just building more volume in this area. The market's very happy to be trading in that area. I'm also just happy to be hanging on to my position. Just watch out for the absorption in this area that I am watching for. You can see already buyers starting to show that they're happy to be stepping in, okay? So you can see here 132, 116, all around this area, okay, around the 90, 85 to 90 area. Very, very important area today, okay. We already mentioned that there, right? 85 to 90, can you see it? 85 to 90, okay. So that's the kind of area that the market is probably going to be looking at to step in and get aggressive if we go back down there. So obviously just something to keep an eye on. So you can kind of see my P&L fluctuating, very, very relaxed. Just waiting for it to push down a little bit more. If it does, it looks like it doesn't want to anymore. I've highlighted obviously some of the buyers coming into that area. Didn't even really give them a chance to absorb, right? It just basically continued to go up. And remember how my first entry was, where I said you saw the tail, that big tail of buying. Well, look, we've just seen it again, exactly the same thing again, and therefore added another position. Okay, so now I'm long of basically 4 contracts, which you can see here. You can see the P&L almost up $600-700, just kind of waiting to see what happens. So I'm gonna fast forward it again so you can actually see if I exit it, because I can't remember exactly where that happened, but we're just going to fast forward it a little bit because it did kind of stick around here for a little bit. You can see more absorbing happening here just above this little volume tail. A lot of confidence for me just to hold on to this. Okay, so we're going to fast forward it again. Okay, so we're just going to pick up the action here. You can see I've just been holding this position. It is just holding that area as the market is just basically positioning itself to move higher, but at the moment it's struggling a little bit, just trying to establish this point of control as a sort of area of interest before it either propels off it or it continues to go down it. Obviously what we don't want to see, or what other institutional traders don't want to see, is this area necessarily building any volume. Okay, so everyone's got their eye on this level, kind of 85 to 90, which I highlighted earlier, which you can see there. Okay, this 85 to 90 area, very, very important. Whole market's watching it to see if it can hold. If it can hold, the buyers will be establishing their authority. You can see it, we're coming into that area now. Okay, very, very crucial area. Let's just watch to see if we can see any absorbing going on, which we can. So you can see, just watch here. Contracts being traded, but not much kind of movement happening to the downside. Just contracts being traded and absorbing happening. Let's just watch to see if these buying levels increase from around 110, 120 to anything more, just to see if buyers are starting to get quite aggressive around the 85 to 90 level. So 85 to 90. Okay, you're going to see the market just constantly testing that area, this area here. We've already tested it once. Do you see we're coming into it? There we go. You can see 200. Okay, remember I said, let's see if we're seeing buyers start to get more aggressive in terms of how many bids they're willing to just leave out there in the market. Very aggressive, okay? You can see sellers are even scared to hit the market right now. Look, we're only getting singles, 2, 3, 4s, 5s. Even those are being absorbed. 45 absorbed, you saw that there. If you slow it down, you'll see it. This is the kind of stuff you need to be watching for. There you go, another 45, right? What did that seller do? Sold, didn't get any business done, not making any money off it. So we might see some of these sellers, a big clue might be if they start exiting, and they are slowly starting to exit. You can see someone showing up there, wanting to exit his shorts, okay, 225. Let's see if that actually prints. If it does, we're in business. Because that means the shorts are definitely capitulating, not only absorbing, but you're seeing capitulation also happening at the same time. This, ladies and gentlemen, is how areas of support, okay, and resistance get established. Okay, none of that mumbo jumbo, planet elsewhere that people, I don't even know what they're using, these lines or whatever. It's real buyers and sellers. They're establishing their presence. It makes so much sense. Okay, you don't even need me to tell you this. This is how any business works. Okay, and that's how institutional traders treat this as a business. There you go. You can see that person still trying to exit his shorts, hoping he can get out, and someone lifts basically his offers. There you go. 204. That's exactly what we wanted to see. I'm going to now fast forward it, and hopefully the market does start to propel upwards. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so we're back. Can you see? It's incredible. Again, that area is being tested, isn't it? There are some big buyers in the market at the moment. Really would expect this to propel any moment. You can just see how scared sellers are to even hit any of these bids around here. Look how small the bids are. Singles, right? Singles. I'm still holding my position all the way from there. I'm still hoping that the buyers can finally let rip, basically. So hopefully we can see that, and I can show you that together on this video, because you're not going to see that anywhere else, right? Okay, we're just going to give it literally 30 seconds, you know. Still fascinating to watch this even after all these years. So we can see heavily loaded up. You can see how many contracts have been trading in this area, a lot. So here's the long tail that I want to see, the tail of buying coming in. Can you see finally the buyers are now starting to really take it past this area where they've been absorbing. Probably will start to take some of my trade off up in this area, you know, around the $1,000 kind of dollar mark. We'll see exactly what I do. Obviously, sometimes in real time, you know, you're reacting to certain things, so you end up doing things rather quickly. But there you go. So now almost up $1,000. You saw how quickly the market started to move there. Now over $1,000 up on the day. So starting to exit some positions here as few sellers just join me basically in. So can you see the long tail, how the dynamic changed? Okay, we got this long tail of buying. Okay, a lot of that will be buyers, but also the sellers basically starting to capitulate. So I'm going to fast forward now to a bit further on in the day, just to show you how this level, just incredible how many trading opportunities it gave. So let's just quickly fast forward again. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so we're almost towards the end of the video. You can actually see here that how many times I've been trading in this area today. I've now just established some more positions. Can you see the market's coming back down into that area, 85 to 90 again, right? I've got it marked there on my footprint as well. We can see how much the market is loving absorbing in this area. Look again, can you see how scared sellers are to really do any business? Look at that, someone sold 49, it's going nowhere, 34. It's really not moving, is it? Market's just literally getting absorbed like crazy. Basically, you can see almost double the number of bids on this side to the number of offers. Okay, so you see that 49 just hanging around there, singles as well. Sellers are really not wanting to do anything in this area. You can see the bids really starting to load up. Look at the bids on that side, right? 50, 60, 70, and the bids on this side were around 150, 3 times as much. My point is, right, I know there's a lot going on right now, and that's why I did the PowerPoint at the start, because I want you to kind of be aware of this. But the point is, the market is establishing an area of support, 85 to 90, right? Using its views of what other people are doing, right? And that makes so much more sense. If you're running a business, you're looking at what your competitors are doing, okay? You're not looking at the Fibonacci of where, you know, if you're a corner shop or a supermarket business, you're not looking at the Fibonacci of where, you know, they're selling their milk cartons. It's complete nonsense. You're looking at actually where are they physically doing their business, and that's basically what I'm doing, right? I'm looking to see when sellers come into certain areas, which you've seen many times throughout the day today, 85 to 90. I'm establishing that is where buyers basically have a lot of appetite to do their business. So you can see now here, it's finally started to establish already 4,587, almost $5,000 on the day, just trading that area. It looks like basically the sellers have again given up. And look, can you see the buying tail? Do you see that 3, 4, 5, 6 times in a day? The same thing's happening. It's no coincidence. So let's quickly fast forward and then we'll end the video. Okay, so basically I'm about to get out of all the trades here, almost $5,500. But the reason I wanted to just fast forward to this area, so you can see I'm just taking off some of my trades in this area now, pretty much most of it done, just got a couple of positions left. I just wanted to kind of summarize. You can see that level in pink there. As I said, contextually, the 85 to 90 area was crucial. Okay, you need to see how buyers and sellers are responding to a contextual area. Obviously, you don't just want to be watching this. But let's just quickly summarize again. So number one was context. Number two was, in terms of crude oil, okay, we know it was rallying today, so obviously that was quite supportive. Number three, from a fundamental perspective, pretty quiet on the data front. We had, let me just bring it down actually, we had the services today, which established itself at 62, so nothing new. It's been at that level for quite a while now. Yesterday's minutes were apparently the driver behind the market collapse, but that didn't make any sense. So fundamentally, question marks over why we sold off so much yesterday, and we've only got positive news today. So again, that's going to be supportive for the market, and that's basically it. Hopefully you found that useful. You can see that ended up 5,037 on the day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I got Institutional Sundays back this Sunday. Gonna be an amazing year. Take care, beat the retail nonsense. See you next time. Traders, you know what? I completely forgot. Must be completely knackered. You can see my hair's a mess. I did actually take one more trade. I was wondering why the P&L was only 5k and not 5.5. So you can see it there. All right, sorry about that. The last trade I just took, you can see the buying tail. Literally just that's definitely the last trade of the day. So actually it's $5,487.50. Last little scalp just towards the end of the day, which I completely forgot about, so sorry about that. And that makes a lot more sense because you can see on my blotter $5,487.50. So yeah, sorry about that. Being a long day, I completely forgot about that last one. I'll definitely try and have a haircut and sort myself out for the next one. But click the button to subscribe. Can't wait to see you in the next video. Have a great day.